wrestler. Our global rule set tonight, 3 by 5 minute rounds. The bout is judged in its entirety. No kick to the head of a grounded opponent. No spiking or suplexing on the head, neck or spine. So all is in readiness here in Beijing for a big night of One Hero Series action. Final instructions from Lu Diling, our center referee. It's Mao Lun in the red, Si Ken in the blue. Sprints out of his corner does Mao Lun, the Sanders stylist. Red taping around his gloves. Si Ken, the wrestler, will look to get Mao Lun on his back early here. Clinch up against the ropes. Nice knee to the midsection there from Mao Lun. Aggressive start from both these men, Pete.
Indeed, Si Ken seems to be trying to get a takedown attempt here on Mao Lun, and he's thrown in a very big elbow at one point when they were clinching, and I think that was a low blow there, so we will still have a possible 5 minutes injury stoppage time.
Mao Lun taking a shot south of the border, courtesy of a illegal but non-deliberate strike from Si Ken. Si Ken, the wrestler, 4-3 record. Both men only 21 years old. You can see that youthful fervour that they've begun this contest with. And there it is, a left patella that struck where you don't want to be struck. 5 minutes allowed for recovery time. Don't think we'll need that, though. It looks like we'll be okay to continue here in the opening round. As I said, a very aggressive start from both of these men. As Liu Dilang, our referee, just looks over Si Ken and over Mao Lun. Looking to unearth the next Chinese star, join our superstars in one championship, the likes of world champion Zhong Jinnan, one Super Series contender Han Zihao, the Southern Eagle Ma Haobin, the Rockman Chen Li. So many fantastic Chinese martial artists coming through one championship, led of course by the strawweight world champion Zhong Jinnan. She defends the strawweight strap March 31st in Tokyo against Angela Lee. Lee moving up from atomweight to challenge for a second world title at strawweight. That's going to be a ripper, Pete.
It is going to be an amazing matchup, and I cannot wait to watch that. I might even go up there and check it out live.
Join us from the Kokugika, March 31st. Oh, nice turning back kick to the midsection there from the wrestler, surprisingly, Si Ken.
He seems to have changed up his technique from wanting to go for a takedown, get the fight to the ground, into trying out some of his striking techniques. So he's been a wrestler for 5 years, and he's been training MMA for 3. And obviously he wants to try out some of his strikes. He's been trying some of his wrestling. It didn't work against Mao Lun, and unfortunately ended up with a bit of a knee south of the border, as you said.
Good blocking combinations here from Si Ken after the resume. Jab 2 off the ropes there. Will he get back to centering? Inside thigh kick from Mao Lun. Stepping forward here, Mao Lun, and he resets. Tremendous confidence being oozed from both of these martial artists. Turning back kick, looking for the liver there from Si Ken.
Mao Lun is controlling the area in the ring right now, and he's pushed Si Ken back to the corner, but Si Ken goes back to his wrestling roots, changes level, and now he's got a body lock. Let's see what he can do from here. Is he going to try and wrestling trip him to the ground, throw him to his back?
Under 3 minutes remaining, first round set for 3 by 5. So far it's been a glorified kickboxing contest between the Sanders stylist and the wrestler.
Not much happening right now. They both seem to be quite relaxed. They're not struggling, they're not pushing hard. Oh, big shot coming from Mao Lun there.
Nice sock-toed Muay Thai crossing elbow from Mao Lun in the red taping around his gloves. Si Ken with the blue taping around his. Still locked down in the corner here. Referee Liu Dangling keeps a close eye on proceedings. Elbow, overhand elbow, drops levels now. Are we going to go to the canvas for the first time in the opening round? Not yet. There's an overhook from Mao Lun on the right arm of Si Ken.
Yeah, he's just got that whizzer, and he's managing to keep the bout on its feet right now. Another big knee from Si Ken, and I think it was another low blow.
I think he originally aimed that one towards the liver, but then as the trajectory came in on the knee from Si Ken, it went a little low. And once again, Mao Lun taking a strike where you do not want to take a strike. So, as we said earlier, there is a 5-minute recovery time allowed for an injured athlete. We'll see if that's necessary, though, for Mao Lun.
That looked like it was in a respectable sort of height. But, okay, let's see what happens now as they reset back in the centre of the ring. Good striking shown from both of our athletes here.
Outside leg kick, stunning right hand, smack bang on the kisser there from Mao Lun. Beautiful handiwork, now trying for a takedown attempt, maybe stuck in a guillotine, but it's not really there. As Si Ken glances to his corner, Mao Lun looks towards his, trying to hook the leg here.
It's a bit difficult to do this sort of, you know, competition fighting against the ring as opposed to against the cage. It's much easier to put pressure on your opponent when they are pushed up against a cage, and therefore it's slightly easier to get takedowns at that point. Whereas, you know, we're here against the corner of the ropes, and it's a bit more difficult to maneuver your opponent.
Seeing some rapid-fire handiwork from Mao Lun in the last 60 seconds or so. Nice fake there from Si Ken, but needed to throw the right hand. Hard behind the balls of his feet here. It's turning back kick, hoping to find the liver or the solar plexus of Mao Lun. Mao Lun controlling centre ring. Gets off an outside thigh kick to that femoral profunda. Left hook there from Si Ken. Doesn't connect for him. Looks to be enjoying himself, though. Si Ken, the wrestler, 4-3 record. Didn't enjoy that outside leg kick. Returns the favour to Mao Lun. Shoots in for a double leg takedown. Stuffed there.
It might be reversible into a guillotine choke here unless Si Ken can get that single, and he has done. But they're right now stuck against the ropes, so we're going to have a bit of a reset from our referee. Okay, Mao Lun doing a good job to push on the back of the head to get Si Ken away, but Si Ken is quite happy getting up, changing position, and putting on a front headlock of his own.
The Sander stylist gets back to his feet here. Mao Lun, undefeated 3-0, looking to maintain his unblemished record. They have a bit of a tango against the ropes, a slap and a tickle there from Liu Deling to end the round. Entertaining first stanza here, Cannon.
Indeed, Mao Lun is doing a very good job of controlling the ring, and he was throwing out strikes left, right and centre, and he caught Si Ken with a couple of good stunners. So Si Ken was initially coming out and trying to go for the takedown, but he looks to have worn himself out a little bit towards the end of that first round, and it might be Mao Lun's chance to jump on him at the beginning of the second and get some good strikes in and possibly finish off this bout.
It's all part of One Hero Series coming at you live from Beijing, China, as we look to unearth the next superstar here in One Championship. To join the likes of world champion Zhong Jinnan. She's one of 120 martial arts world champions we have on the 500-plus athlete roster at One Championship. Ready to rock and roll, second round of 3. Mao Lun, Sander stylist, Si Ken, a wrestler.
Mao Lun grabbing his nether region there.
Well, he did take a bit of a battering to that area in the first round. Seems to be okay, though, here in the second of 3 now. We see Si Ken behind the balls of his feet, shoots up the jab early with the blue wrapping around his gloves. Hook to a straight right cross there, duck under, shoots in for a takedown attempt to no avail, though, for Si Ken.
Mao Lun seems to be very good at getting the underhooks in and stuffing the takedowns. And then from there, oh, that was a low blow. In return, payback, wow. Possibly.
That is a groin strike of heavy vengeance there from Mao Lun.
So that's currently 2-1.
2-1 in the groin strike department. Now, they're all accidental, of course, but you know, there's the pain receptors are firing. When you get hit in that region, it takes a while to recover. And we'll take a look at it there. Now, that one looked above the groin to me. It looked more like a hit around the right side of the waist, but maybe the top part of the shin just clipping the cup, causing the damage there.
It almost looked like it was in the ovaries from my point of view there. And, you know, that sort of area does really, really hurt for guys and girls alike.
So once again, 5-minute recovery time allowed here for the injured athlete. If they cannot continue after 5 minutes, then an official decision will be given. Usually though, after a groin strike, recovery is there. And there is so much on the line for these two young men. I do say young, 21 years old, a chance to earn a contract with the largest martial arts organisation on the planet with one championship. And join China's only mixed martial arts world women's champion, Zhong Jinnan, the strawweight champion, one of 120 martial arts world champions on our one roster. She defends the world title against the atomweight world champion Angela Lee as one of 4 world title bouts at the Kokugikan in March, Tokyo. On that show as well, Edward Folayang, Shinya Aoki for the lightweight world title, Bibiano Fernandez, Kevin Bellignon for the bantamweight strap, and also the rematch we've all been waiting for. It was the match of the year in 2018. It goes down again on March 31st when Ongran Sung defends the world middleweight strap against Japan's Ken Hasegawa.
That is a completely packed card, and I cannot wait to watch it. It looks like...
wait here for Si Ken to get back into action. He's still grimacing, though. Also, folks, don't forget, Friday week will be in Yangon, Myanmar, March 8. Once again at the mighty Tawana Indoor Stadium, where Sebastian Kadastam defends his welterweight world title against Kitchigan. But we're back underway here, second round of 3. Nice hook and a front kick to open up there from Si Ken. Front kick again, more like a punt kick though from Si Ken. Thought about the jab. Left hook it is from Si Ken. Mao Lun very slow after the restart here. Goes for the outside thigh kick. Tries to return the favour as Si Ken.
Si Ken seems to have recovered quite a bit of his gas tank there, and you know, he's now looking a lot more confident on his feet. He is getting pushed back into the corner, but he is very clean and accurate with his strikes right now. And Mao Lun is not as vicious as he was in the first.
Si Ken just drifting off to his left, decides, well, I don't want to go into the power side of Mao Lun, the Sander stylist. Sander renowned for its striking capabilities. So where Si Ken wants to go is to drift the other way, go into the lead hand, the lead side of Mao Lun, who is undefeated 3-0.
Mao Lun is doing a very good job of pushing Si Ken into the corner of the ring. And he manages to keep him there for quite a long time, and he can just pepper in a few shots left, right, and centre. And that's what he's doing again right now. And the only option Si Ken has is to change level, shoot in, and try and get a takedown. But unfortunately, Mao Lun seems to be very good at weathering those takedowns and just striking from a position where he can get up and reset and hopefully be able to put Si Ken back in the corner again for another round of peppering.
Elbows to the side of the head there, nicely placed from Mao Lun. Goes to the bicep, goes to the tricep on the left arm of Si Ken. Si Ken got to get out of this predicament or do something here in the corner. Once again, referee Liu Da-Ling keeps a close eye on it.
Si Ken does not seem to be doing very much from this position. He just seems to be getting strikes. He's just receiving strikes there. He's covering up, but not doing very much in return. He's now eating some elbows and knees. It's not looking good for Si Ken from a points perspective, or even damage. Shooting in for the takedown again, but stuffed once again by Mao Lun. More ground and pound from this position here. Mao Lun's quite comfortable just on his knees. It's not a very well balanced position. And now they're being pushed to the side of the ring, but switching round to the back, getting in knees to the head and hammer fists from the side. The ground and pound is coming.
This one may be over, and it is. Referee Liu Da-Ling says no more. The hammer fist strikes of Mao Lun completely dominant over Si Ken.
Totally ecstatic. What a fantastic second round finish for Mao Lun.
And that is an impressive performance. The 21-year-old Sander stylist remains undefeated 4-0. Will it earn him a contract with one championship? An outpouring of emotion here from Mao Lun, and rightly so. Look at the dominance on the ground. Got the position, drills the knees into the side of the head, And here came the barrage of hammer fist strikes. Si Ken was forced to go turtle shell, nowhere to go, and referee Liu Daling said no more.
A well-deserved victory. Very, very impressive. Yes, a well-deserved victory there, showing lots of different skills, grappling, striking, and getting a well-deserved victory in the second round.
So we're about to make it all official here in Beijing, but the first match on tonight's One Hero Series is a second round TKO to Mao Lun Wang over Si Ken. 4-0, Mao Lun. Si Ken goes to 4-4. Couple of scratches on